Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody had a fantastic Easter. It's great to be back. Had a good time. I don't think anybody ate more ham, scalloped potatoes, pies, and cakes than I did. But I had a real good time. Very exciting. Got a cool stream today. So we're going to check something out, and then we're just going to kick back, relax, hang out. So what is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Like I said, we got Tim in the house. Good luck with the stream, sir. Tim, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Curtis, Everrain stream. When? What is Everrain? I have no idea what you are talking about, sir. What's up, man? And we got Steve in the house. I found the cool kids hangout finally. Steve, what's up, man? What is up? Steve, I was watching a little bit of your Marvel United playthrough. What was it, last night? Super fun, man. Looked like you guys were having a ball. So what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, like I said. Yeah, man. So we got something special for this stream. I will put timestamps, but this is going to be, let me just show you here. This is going to be Euthia Cruel Frost box. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beaut. Look at this beaut here. So yeah, Steamforge Games sent this out to me, so shout out to them. We are going to take a look inside. Obviously, prototype. I briefly opened up the box. I don't even know if this is like it looks like some of the components were already existing, and maybe they just sent enough components to play a scenario or two from here. I have no idea. We're going to take a look at it, but very cool of them. Again, thank you to them. I am going to be having a playthrough of this stuff in this box. Very excited. This artwork looks amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Is that not badass? Is that not badass? It is just a tad bit smaller than the other huge boxes. But so yeah, we're gonna take a look at inside of this. Like I said, I am gonna put timestamps on. So if you just want to check this out, you want to see what's inside of this box. Again, I have no idea what is going to be in the actual Cruel Frost box. I have no idea. I have no idea the size, how many scenarios. So again, we're just going to take a look at inside of this. Clearly, it's still, I don't even know if it's a prototype, but we'll see. Or like I said, if this is just a single scenario or two. But either way, we're going to check it out. And then afterwards, we'll just hang out. We'll just take a look at some campaigns. Maybe I could talk about some things that I purchased recently, some games that I backed. Can hear from you guys. So it's just going to be a chill stream. And then I am going to be going on vacation on Thursday. So there won't be any streams from now until probably next Wednesday. But I'm planning on recording a video, small unboxing of the new Conan crossover content that came in Mythic Battles Ragnarok. So that stuff looks awesome. I was thinking about just doing a short unboxing. It's probably going to be like 10, 15 minutes. Take a look at inside of that and then release that when I'm away. So, but anyway, yeah. We got Jess in the house. Happy Tuesday. Happy to see another Euthia Kickstarter. Jess, what's up? So you're not burnt out on the Euthia stuff? You could always use more Euthia, right? You might have to buy a new shelf, but it is what it is. It's worth it, right? Cool Kids Hangout Verify. There you go. There you go. Euthia is already a monstrosity, and this adds even more content. Well, as Rufus said, if it's this small, he's totally in. But what we all know about Rufus is that it doesn't matter what size box, he's all in. So I don't know what he's talking about. He can't fool us. Sick art. Yeah, the artwork is amazing. So pumped for this. What's up, man? Enjoy your vacay. Thank you so much, Tim. Gonna say as soon as you open it, to not stream it. Yeah, exactly. Hope you and your family have a blast. Thank you so much, Tim. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, let's just take a look at what's inside. Again, I did briefly take a look at it. But yeah, so this is the artwork again. Looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. The artwork on the sides, cool. Die Games. Happy to see, they're still making content for it, along with Steamforge Games. So yeah, this is what we got. Again, it's a smaller size. So this is what's inside. It looks like we have, now again, this is why I'm kind of asking if this is just basically a single scenario, because it looks like these, I looked at these tiles, and we'll talk about that. So we just got another plastic boxes container for some tokens and whatnot. Looks like for characters, I use those for. 2 more pieces for, you know, just other tokens, miscellaneous tokens. And then we have, what is inside of this? Oh yeah, this is, we'll save this for later. I briefly looked into that. We have some dice here. Some dice I haven't seen before, so that's cool. Looks like we got the 2 character dice. And then we have some interesting dice here. You can take a look at this. Few new symbols. The focus is on, there we go. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. That helps out a little bit. So you can see the symbols right there. Looks like an essence. Okay. All right, very cool. What else do we have? Some more D6s. We have some of these cubes. 4 of these cubes. Have to take a look at what those are about. We have, these are interesting. So it actually looks like all of these. Is there a 2-hit on here? No, there's not. So these actually look similar. All 3 of these dice. Although I did see there was a symbol here on this blue one that has a 2 right here. That looks to be maybe the only difference that I'm seeing. This white one has less symbols. Maybe it's a order of progression type thing. You know, something like this. I don't know. I'll have to check those out. Freddie, happy Tuesday, everyone. Andrew, you're an absolute superstar. Hope you and the family have fun on your vacation. Freddie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one, Freddie. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Great Easter. It's all blending in. So these tokens, these look like, there does look like to be some new ones. We got this one right here. Interesting. So this is why I kind of questioned. I don't know how much of this stuff is new. You guys wanted you guys wanted more tokens? Oh man. Where's Rufus? Oh my goodness. So yeah. Beast Greaves, Beast Helmet. All right, so it looks like these are just obviously the words are in place of the artwork. Artwork to come later. Okay. +2. Okay. All right. Glacier Gauntlets, Glacier Greaves. Okay, so it's definitely adding more gear of different types. Beast Helmet, Beast Greaves. Okay, all right. You guys wanted more tokens, huh? You guys wanted more. Beast Gauntlets, 2 Beast Gauntlets. Different types. Okay, Beast Helmet. All right. We're not going to take a look at every one of these. It looks like we do have some artwork here. You can see. There you go. All right. Now I wonder what this is. What the two of these heart symbols here. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. Never enough tokens for Euthia. So it looks like these are the character skill upgrades. Okay, maybe let's just take a look at we got charge here. Some cool artwork. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Oh, that symbol on the back is cool. So we'll do this just to show you a few. So there you go. I'm digging this this artwork here for this character. So you can see some of these right here. We're not going to take a look at every single one of them. Thunderstrike, 5 to 8, 3 damage. It looks like, does he like charge up or something like that? You can see the symbols next to the amount of damage. You see that? Yeah, and then charge. So it looks like you're gaining 1 here. And you can use that at any time. Okay, so look, 2 charge to spend to gain 3. Okay, all right, that's pretty cool. I really like that idea. I really like that idea. That artwork is amazing. Euthia, Rufus. Look at all the tokens, bro. Oh, that's not even the other bag. Look at all. You go swimming in this stuff. You know, it's like that Donald Duck. What's his name? Swimming in all the coins. You go swimming in this stuff. Just awesomeness. Yeah, dude. I really like the artwork on that. I need to try this game sometime. Yeah, man. Steve, it's a good one. I do really like this game. It is quite a beast to set up and stuff. But yeah, it's worth it, man. It's worth it. I do really like the game. All right, so we have more skill upgrades. Okay, all right. I got some crystals and stuff like that. Storm Mace. Okay, so that's another one of his abilities. Okay, all right. This one looks different. This is different. You can see that one right there. Check that out. They got that interesting box there. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, and obviously when I do the playthrough, you know, we'll talk about more of this stuff. I'll find out more about it and whatnot. Since this came, I did plan a few streams after I came back from vacation, but this is definitely going to take priority. Yeah, this artwork looks cool, man. You can see this here. You got some boots. Can never have enough Euthia. Man, I just hope they continue to just keep on pumping out more content. You could fill up all of your Calyx shelves eventually with just Euthia stuff. Oh. It looks like I don't know if this is a new one. Got Board Game Officer. I almost backed this, but ended up not doing it. But it looks awesome. Yeah, man. It's well, they're coming back. They are coming back. So if you are still interested, I'd be curious to see if like they make this like Cruel Frost maybe like a standalone. That might be cool to see. You know, they offer some sort of standalone box, a little bit smaller. Some scenarios. Eternal Ice. Okay. All right. I think we Enchanted Glacier Curious. All right. I think this is enough of the items. Again, I'll organize all this stuff for the playthrough. You know, I'll find out more about it, and then we can talk about it then. So let's just shove this stuff out of the way. Good Lord. I go back to all the threads about everybody just actually being blown away by how much stuff it is. And now there's like a lot more. Okay, let's take a look at, I guess before we take a look at these tokens, let's move these off to the side. Let's take a look at the hero or the character. Oh, man. Oh, we have 2. I was taking a look at for some of the other abilities. Oh, dude, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that. I'm digging the artwork. I am digging the artwork. See if the color comes back a little bit. Yeah, man. That artwork is awesome. Looks like it starts with 6 health. Okay. All right. Yeah, dude, this is sick. This is sick. Very cool. Very cool. I just love the color scheme as well. Looks like they're charging up. Very cool. What is it? Is that free? Is that free? I'm assuming. Is that free? Sneak peek hotness. Frodo, what's up, man? I got Ron in the house too. What's up, fam? Yeah, more of this. More of this, Ron. Got Michael Brown. What's up, big dog? What's up, Michael? How's it going, man? What do you think so far, Michael? You liking what you're seeing? This is cool, man. This is cool. And then we also have Arlen. Starts with 5 health. All right. And this, there you go. This camera has always had the absolute worst focus. Yeah, dude, I'm digging this. Oh my. Yeah, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. Okay. Now we have some other things here. Oh, these? Okay, so this... Okay, so there's 4. They are exactly the same. All right, so this looks like it's, for the dice, as you can see here. Yeah, this camera on this, the focus on this camera has always been the absolute worst. And they have the other camera. There, we'll just stick to that. Yeah, so it looks like certain levels. Right, all the way up to the black dice. Right. Got the white and blue, and then that. Okay, very interesting. I wonder if this is for this character right here. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Although there are 4 of these, so that leads me to believe not. This is probably due, from the scenario. So every player would know what it does. Yeah, the other expansion only came with 2 new characters as well. Yep. Dan, I was told this was going to be an Everrain playthrough. Curtis is trying, man. He's trying with everything he has. Must have gotten bad intel. Yeah, man. Yeah, if it's from Curtis, it's probably bad intel. Is that a sorceress or a warlock? I don't know, but we were taking a look at some of the abilities here, and it looks like... Let's take a look at some of these. It looks like they charge up, which is awesome. Let's take a look at this. All right, so this 0, they start with this as well. And you can see some of this stuff here. So it looks like first off, I love the artwork here. But then they also have this charge. And it looks like they gain one of these charge. And you can see these other weapons and stuff. Look, it looks like depending on what you do, you gain a certain amount of charges. I'm assuming. I have no idea. But then it looks like you can spend these charges. Which one was it? So you can see you have this one here. You can spend 2 charges to gain 3 here. So very cool. Very cool. I was duped. I don't know about that, man. I don't even know what Everrain is. What is that? Day 1 back. Yeah, Rufus. Well, Rufus, I was joking around saying you had mentioned that because it was smaller, you were really thinking about backing it. But I was like, who's he kidding? It doesn't matter what size box it is for Euthia, you're backing, man. It's for an enemy attack roll. Half your damage on a 5. What are we talking about? I'll have to check it out. Turn it over. They should have their story on back if they do. You mean on this? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much, this is, I don't know how much of a prototype this actually is, or if this is like, hey, we're just sending in 2 characters, maybe a scenario or 2, but the stuff in the box is going to be completely different. I don't know. We're just taking a look at, you know, what they sent me. Oh, snap. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's take a look at some of these tokens. Now, I'm liking what I'm seeing from this terrain. Let's take a look at these first. So yeah, man, look, it's got the snow. I like that. Change up the scenery a little bit. Yes, very cool. Very cool. You can see some of these here. We'll just hold it right here. Looks like probably a quest spot. Oh, look. Ooh. Oh, there's actually a token on there. Some sort of frost elemental. Yeah, it does not. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Yep, yep. Every time I see one of these unboxings, playthroughs for Euthia, I kick myself for not back. Well, it's coming back, dude. It's coming back. May 2nd, I believe. May 2nd. You'll have your chance. We'll take a look at all these. We're almost done. Yeah, I'm liking the snow terrain. It just changes it up. I like that. Looks like a decent amount with that frost elemental or whatever it is. Looks like 2 more. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Winter's coming. Yeah, man. Everrain is a miniature heavy Cthulhu-esque sea pirate 5A. Yeah, Dan, the joke is I have it. That's the and Curtis has been bugging me nonstop. Not nonstop, but bugging me to play it. And I keep putting it off. I think even in the unboxing, I was like, playthrough's coming soon. Other character, a cleric or paladin theme. Yeah, I kind of get that. I kind of get a paladin a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of get I'm getting paladin vibes. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, day 1 back. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to do that as well, for sure. Wish they make a multi-scenario campaign. Ooh, that'd be cool. Friendly reminder to like the video. Steve, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys, if you could, please think about giving the video a like. If you like what I do here on the channel, seriously helps out the video and the channel. Think about subscribing. I do this sort of stuff, playthroughs and whatnot. And if you do want to support even more, I do have a Patreon. Link is in the description below. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, man. Lake is a new environment. Okay. May 2nd. That's near my birthday. There you go. May have to start throwing some hints. I like what you're thinking. Yeah, absolutely, Michael. Yep. Villages, that's interesting. He has a mace. It could be cleric, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess we will find out. I don't think there's any like there's no documentation, which is the only maybe I have to wait for some details before I do a scenario. But either way, we have the character tokens for each of them. How to activate, stuff like that. We have some of that new gem or essence. We have some more terrain tiles here. A portal, I see. Portal, another portal. This looks like it's probably for a scenario. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so you got this little site here, and then on the back is a portal location. Interesting. All right, so on the backs, there are different things. We can spend that to gain 12 health. Very nice. Warp to 4 positions away. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. 3 elementals on that spot. Yeah, this looks like it's for a scenario. But yeah, again, I didn't receive any documentation. So I'm going to reach out to them, get that, and then as soon as I do, you know, I can schedule a playthrough when I get back. Yeah, we just have some of their tokens and whatnot. What is this? Ooh, this is different. Let's take a look at this. Where's another one? You got these things right here. I don't know if they're tied. I'd imagine since they're in this bag, maybe. Well, I don't know. They got the other stuff in there. But you got these right here. That's one side. That's the other. So, yeah. I'll have to check out what those are. Curtis, that's not bad. I thought it was well over a year. In that case, schedule it for this year sometime around New Year's Eve stream or so. Got to drop off. Game looks awesome. Have fun tonight. Steve, thank you so much. Have a good one, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Never rain. Well, it's one step away from going into the sell pile. So we gotta play it soon. Okay. And then these are, let's take a look at real quick these locations. These look like more of the same. Maybe we did already look at these. I don't know if this one is the same as before. Okay. Shops. So a bunch of different types of locations and terrain on the backs of these. So again, this reminds me, this makes me think it's for a certain scenario. Okay, and I guess let's take a look at these. Take a look at a few of these cards. Looks like some quests. All right. Greg, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Maybe those go on the existing map tiles to match the theme. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. You could be right about that. Celarine. Celarine. I like it, Dan. Okay. I don't know if I sell it. I don't think I'll ever tell Curtis. So I could have sold it already. I'll just keep stringing Curtis along. All right. So actually, these all look like gathering. Okay. So this looks like it's okay. The backs change color based on the level. Okay. So these say gathering quests. Gathering quest. This is gathering. Okay. So these are all. That's Ice Council. We'll just take a look at a few of these. Maybe I don't want to show everything. Okay, so also if we defeat some of these, you can see here. Can you see? Look at this camera. Absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. Try this out. There you go. Liberate a hex with an ice clan. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is definitely a quest. Obviously, I already knew that, but... All right, so what is this? Okay, here we go. Here is the elemental. There you go. So that's what you get. Unlock 11 plus unlock a hero slot with the lowest value. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Papersmith, hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone is having a great night. Thank you so much, man. Welcome. Hope you're having a good one as well. And then it looks like, okay, and we can... Okay, here's more. We'll take a look at these as well. Okay, spend 2, get a guard token, spend 1, heal 8, 3. You can get whatever you want there. Okay. A lot of exchanging going on. Ice Clan. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. The villages are the ice. Yep. You're right. You're right. The sound of an ice clan sounds awesome. I've never played Euthia. Is it a dungeon crawl? No, it's not really a dungeon crawl. You are just moving around this board, exploring new locations. Just, you know, defeating monsters, gathering coins, spending those coins to get upgraded gear. It doesn't have a dungeon per se, but you know, I guess loosely you're just moving around this map. It's an open world, which is pretty cool. I do like that element. But one of my favorite things is upgrading the characters. Just spending your coins, getting new gear, you know, slotting them into these locations, getting new skills. It's cool. Hex crawl. I like the sound. Yeah, that's a much better word. Hex crawl. Yeah, I like that. It is a hex crawl. Okay. All right, and these are just pertain to the quest as well. Okay. So we won't look at any more of those. These are just for the players. You see they added the cards here. Got the mace. I just really dig it. Like, I dig this whole color scheme. Very cool. All right, and these look like... Oh. All right, so this looks like some sort of ice spider, right? Oh, it is an ice spider. No kidding. Yeah. Okay, so you can see here. Let's take a look at them. Are they the same? They are all the same. Okay, they are all the same. You can see here. I guess the rewards on the back would be different, right? 1 silver card, 2 chaos, 1 gar, 1 to 4, hit you for 1 and -3. Ugh, God, I hate that sort of stuff. And the damage looks, that blue slash, you see it down there, that blue slash, and then that number below as well, next to that blue slash. I have to see what that is. 5 to 9 does 2, 10 plus 3 damage, and I think that's heal. I think he heals. I'd have to double check that though. Ice spider. No, there's no campaign element. Maybe they'll add one for this. You just play individual scenarios. Yeah, there you go. There's a small campaign element. Yeah, it's just like individual long scenarios. Kind of feels like a campaign because things, I guess, could evolve over the course of the game. But, you know, and it can take a while. But looks like the big boss for that expansion. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at these guys. Now, these guys look like they're ice skeletons with shades on, like ice shades. like the backs here. Look at this. It looks like they're wearing some ice shades. That's pretty cool. Ice Abomination. Oh no, that's the healing. Yeah, that's the healing symbol. There you go. Dang. Holy smokes. 10 health, 3 silver cards, 2 chaos. Man, God. This guy is dirty. Yeah, and I'm curious what that box is. -3 looks like poison. Which one are we on? Are we on the ice spider? Oh, this one right here. Is that what you mean? That's to your roll. Yeah, it's like a clover. So that's to your roll. So your next roll, you're gonna have -3 to the value. I mean, you do get a lot though, right? 3 rep, 3 coins, gold card, man. But if you're playing solo, the gold card isn't really that great. Now you're playing solo, that does count as a coin for you, so it's kind of like 4 money that you're getting right there. But I'd almost not take that, or want to not take that and not give them another gold card. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right, Sven. Yep. Looks interesting. Thanks for sharing this prototype. Yeah, you got it, man. I'm excited. Again, if you guys are just joining now, I am going to eventually have a playthrough. There is no documentation that came with this, so I'm going to reach out to them. As soon as I get that stuff, I am going to schedule a playthrough. But I am going on vacation just for a few days, so maybe not Wednesday when I come back. Maybe I'll try to have a playthrough next Friday. Maybe I could try to do that. Yeah, the Ice Abomination looks nasty. Yeah, I agree. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is still a level 2 guy. I guess we're waiting on some artwork. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Ice Keeper. Oh, it's like a shadow. Oh, this is crazy. All right, here you go. Oh, God. Ice Keeper. 18 health. I'm never going to be able to defeat this guy, man. A 0 to 5, 3 damage, and he heals for 1. 6 to 9, 4 damage, gets a gold card. 10 plus 6 damage. Yeah, I don't know what those 4 slash, obviously that's some sort of damage. It might be like ice damage. Maybe it's a little bit different type of damage. I'm trying to think if there's any kind of tokens that match this. Maybe you draw something and you reveal those and they each do different effects. I don't know. I mean, we do have these as well. I don't know what these do. Okay. Yeah, the Ice Keeper is nasty as well. Very nasty. And then I think that is it for those. And then we do just have some. So these are minions. And we'll take a look at these cards. So you see the minion rewards over there. And then I'm not entirely sure what these are for. Is this maybe where you deliver them? I don't know. I'd have to take a look. Fire! Well, gonna be a while to build up to defeat. Yeah, I know, dude. Well, honestly, like I think I even asked this question on my last playthrough, but it is sometimes even just after I level up quite a few times, I got a few gear going with me, a few more skills that I've unlocked and that I'm using throughout the battle. It is still, by the end of the game, it is still a challenge for me to take out a level 2. Now, again, that could just be the way that I'm playing, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it is. So when I see some of these level 3 monsters, I'm like, holy smokes, how in the world? Okay. And let's briefly take a look at some of these quests. Ooh. Okay, all right. All right, so got some quests here. Confront at least one ice entity. Now, I think this was the same artwork in some of the original box quests. Like this is the same, but maybe they just swapped them out because, you know, obviously if you're playing with this terrain, you know, the rules are going to change a little bit. So liberate at least one place of trade. Okay. Confront, and like I said, this is confront at least one ice entity. Okay. All right. Liberate at least one ice clan. Okay. Yeah, this is some of the same original art. And I believe that this is so this looks new. I think that's new as well. I'm trying to remember if I like I don't remember everything that was new in man, what was the last expansion called? So these look, some of these look new. Let's see those there. I'm trying to remember the name of the expansion. I could look over at it, but I'm trying to remember it offhand. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. A lot of gems and crystal. This says, bring fur armor worth a total value of at least 6. Okay. Beast greaves or beast gauntlets. Bring any parts of armor worth a total value of at least 9. All right. All right. Okay. Those are those cards. We don't need to take a look inside of these. This is just for organization. Now let's take a look inside of here. First, I do want to see if there is... I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. What is it? So you got this check. So it looks like you would start here. I'm assuming start here, right, with your token. And then as you unlock, I don't know, this reminds me like you would start here and then you just place this to say you have this unlocked. It's got another symbol in the back. I have no idea. Again, I'll have to take a look at it. Okay, and then this box here. So these should be the minis. So we have an ice spider. Let's try to do this first. We have an ice spider here. Just cooperate. Just cooperate. Of course. Good Lord. I did mention this is like the worst autofocus of any camera ever, right? Little ice spider. There is some, you know, the base has some detail, which I always like to see. There you go. Ice Spider. Looks like there's 2. Here's the characters. 3. 4, 5 Ice Spiders. And then we have 5 of these. What were these guys? I think this is the Ice Abominations. Ice Abominations. There you go. 5 of those, and then you have the 2 characters. This is Arlan, however you say it. Come on, man. Come on. There you go. Oh, man. There you go. All right. That's all he wants to do. And then we have Zafiri. There you go. Zafiri. All right. Detail looks good. Very cool. Very cool. And those are the minis. And I think that was everything inside of this box. Again, I don't know, obviously these are going to be the characters, but I have no idea what is going to change. I don't know if this is going to be, all of this stuff, upon looking at it now, it does look like it's all new stuff. I didn't know if they were going to send me, some of the existing stuff. I don't know, but that is a lot of new tokens, a lot. But it is cool to see. I don't know if this is 1 scenario or 2. I'll have to see. But with the stuff that I have here now, once I get the documentation on a scenario to play through, I am going to eventually play as both characters. So we can take a look at both of those characters. Again, the campaign is launching May 2nd. So no reason I shouldn't have, 2 playthroughs, 1 of each character in that time frame. But yeah, everything looks really cool. I am really interested to see what these dice do, and some of these minions. They look pretty brutal, and excited to see what these characters do. Especially Zafiri, she looks awesome. She looks absolutely awesome. But yeah, so playthroughs to come soon. Again, if I get the documentation back, I'm going on vacation. If I get the documentation by next week, I'm aiming to have a playthrough next Friday. So we'll see. But yeah, that is the stuff in the box. So very cool. I'll organize it. During the playthrough, we can talk about a lot of it. But it should be a lot of fun. And that is that unboxing. And again, shout out to Steamforged Games for sending this to me. I didn't think I was going to get it. And then, sure enough, they were cool. They got back to me and said, they'll send one out. So shout out to them, man. I do really appreciate it. That's cool of them. And that is the box. Okay. I don't think, and these are just the trays. I don't need to open up these. Very cool. Okay. Awesome stuff, man. Great job. Thank you so much. Again, thank you everybody for sticking around, checking it out. Again, I'll put timestamps. So, if, you just want to watch this and head out, that's fine. But we do have a little bit more. We'll just, stick around, hang out, talk about some stuff. And, yeah, man. Have a great vacay. Thank you so much, Sven. Appreciate that. I do wonder now. Rufus did play a few rounds of Euthia, but who is thinking about backing this? Is anybody? I know like Michael is going to, but is anybody else gonna back it? You gotta wait to see what is involved. Obviously, that's the best choice. But I mean, who's really big into Euthia that is like, I love the game, I'm backing it. I think I'm going to. I was really impressed by what is that expansion called? I did say I could look over, but I can't. Fierce Powers. Fierce Powers. So I did really like what they did with the expansion. The little elements that they brought, not even just like the main stuff. Like the scenarios were cool so far, but even just little things that can be used in different games, like just something small. Like there was the one, I forget what it was called, but if you just flip, explore a tile, you flip it over. If you see some of the artwork, like there could be the birds, or it could be a stump, something like that, a wolf. But you can use the artwork on there, and you place a token down, and you can, if it's a wolf or something, you do some combat, or a bear. But then other times, if it's like in a blue or red orb, you can take these things to certain locations to get a small reward. And I believe they were free actions to pick up. I'm not entirely sure. I'm forgetting. But, it was a small rule set, but it just added a fun little element to the game. It is something else to pay attention to while you're playing through. But it's super easy to add. You just get a few tokens as you explore, you place them down. You can do stuff to get even more resources, if you're slacking on resources. Just a fun little thing to, incorporate the artwork into the game. I just love that sort of stuff. So I was happy to see that they did things like that. And it would be cool if they did things like that in Cruel Frost as well. I am happy to see Dia Games still continuing, like I said earlier, to work with them. And it gives me, it makes me want to back it even more. I love what they're doing, working with Steamforge to bring this stuff. And I'm curious to see what they can do with this. Yeah. I'm curious about the new Elemental as well. Looks pretty fun. I'll play it, but I won't spend the money. Yeah. It takes up a ton of space. I am curious to see if I had to put money on it, I'd probably say that this Cruel Frost box, is going to be bigger. I have no idea. I don't know how far in development they are with this. It could just be something worth, 2-3 scenarios, and maybe this is everything, because there already is so much stuff. I have no idea. I mean, there could be a point where it's like, yeah, I mean, maybe there's not too much tokens past this. I mean, that is a shit ton of tokens, as you saw. So, yeah, maybe they're just like, look, we already have a full tower stack of these items. We don't need too much more. So, yeah, I don't know what they could really add, what more they could really add besides this stuff. Maybe this is it, actually. The more I'm thinking about it, yeah. I mean, how many more tiles do you need to add? They did add different tiles that you could do different things with. I think, what were they called? But it was like a certain location you could gain a different type of tile from. I'm forgetting the name of it. But again, just another small addition to the game that you can incorporate in any scenario pretty much. I'm just trying to look through. Like these might only be used for this scenario. I can't see, but I guess it's possible to mix and match. I don't know. You got like, 2 snow ones here, and then you got like, a barren, with one with fire or just greenery, and then you have another snow one right over here. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. I'm in round 12 of my playthrough now and taking down level 2 monsters. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. Okay. All right. Well, you're better than me, man. I struggle with it sometimes. Sometimes it's the roll. Other times I just I don't know. I try to think back about what didn't I do? You know, what gear should I have taken? Should I have taken more skills? Should I have left that gear alone? Should I have battled more? Yeah, but good for you, man. That's awesome. I'm giving in to peer pressure. Ron says, "Yeah, man, you just did with Maximum Apocalypse. Good purchase, man. At least you're giving into the correct peer pressure, right? You're buying the right games. I assume they'll have pledges for just the new stuff. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, that's probably what I'll grab. But yeah, very cool, very cool. Again, I'll reach out. I'll reach out tomorrow to see what they say, and then yeah, I'll schedule a playthrough. But very cool. I'm doing a big call already, so I can make space for it. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I feel like everybody's kind of calling a lot of stuff. I got a huge stack of games right over here underneath this table. Stuff like Deep Madness, The Loop, Zombicide Second Edition. So You've Been Eaten, Marvel Zombies, the smaller box one with the standees that you get. What is it? Heroes Resistance, Pandemic, GKR Heavy Hitters, God of War the card game, Windward, Terraforming Mars, Isle of Cats, Wasteland Express. What else we got? Kingdom Rush. I'm getting rid of some Ether Fields is still here. Getting rid of that. Castle Panic. Bunch of stuff. Getting rid of a bunch of games. So trying to get rid of some games. I have been purchasing some stuff, but I've been trying to focus it more on games that I already have, like whether they're accessories or maybe an expansion. So I did get stuff that I just got in. I did just get in Marvel Champions Age of Apocalypse. Let's see if I can move some of this stuff over. Yeah, so I just got this in. I didn't take any of the cards out, but there's still characters that I haven't played through with Marvel Champions, but this was the only thing I didn't have. So I was like, okay, eventually I'm gonna play it. So I do love the game enough. So let's just purchase it. I pre-ordered it, but yeah, I'm curious to see what this one is all about. I think Varega was saying it was pretty good. I don't know if he's played through it, all the characters yet, but my man is a beast when it comes to Marvel Champions. But excited to check this one out. And then I think I mentioned this last stream, but Marvel Zombies, I have been loving this game. Every time I play it, I like it even more. So I did purchase Marvel Zombies Fantastic Four Under Siege, and then I also got the Sentinel Strike. That one is coming. I think it's going to be here tomorrow. But again, each time I play this game, I love it even more. That's why I'm selling second edition, because this one just feels so much smoother. I can spend more time taking out enemies, doing the cool stuff. The other one is super thematic, searching around, trying to find better gear. It really puts you into like some sort of survival post-apocalyptic thing. But and it's cool in that, right? But man, I mean, this one you don't have to worry about shooting other players. It's just you're strong right out of the get-go. The ability to spend power to roll more dice to go, choose to go big or not so big. I like that, man. I really like this one. Again, every time I play this, I like it more and more. So I gave a bunch of games to the Gacha. Nice. Very cool. I feel like a dealer. Hey, man, get them hooked. Get them hooked early. I almost bought Wasteland Express so many times. I know, Curtis. I know you mentioned that, dude. You mentioned that. It looks cool. It does. I think the artwork is amazing. I think the components look really cool. I just can't. I don't think it has a solo mode, but even if it does, it's one of those games like maybe if I wasn't streaming or doing YouTube and I just had, whatever time to spare, I'd probably dive into it. I think I could really like it, but right now I just can't. And then if something happens down the line, just pick it up later. So Undead or Alive, I haven't played that, Michael. I'm not sure. I've only played, as far as Zombicides, I've only played this and second edition. That's it. I know Mike rants about Undead or Alive. He says it's really good. I'd be curious to try it out, but I don't plan on buying it. Again, one, because I really like this one, but also I keep spending money on this, And I'm probably not going to go in for the DC one. Deceased. That already launched, right? That's already. Is it already in Pledge Manager? I think I'm just going to stick to this. And we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen. But so far, again, really been loving this. And then also I got, Curtis might appreciate this. I did it since I'm a playmat fanatic. I got this. This is Wonderland's War playmat. I just love playmats, man. I prefer to play with playmats over boards any day. Artwork is amazing. I think it's a little bit bigger than the standard board, but yeah. So got this in as well, and then I don't think there's anything else. I did recently get I'm going to play a 5-player game of Thunder Road Vendetta coming up here soon. So I did have to buy the Big Rig Final 5 just to have a 5th character to play as. So I did get that. That was a few weeks ago. Well, actually, probably about 2 weeks ago. But past that, I don't think there's anything else. We're going to rock retirement, assuming it exists. Look at that face. That's right, man. That's right. Absolutely. I like your thinking, Tim. And then things that I recently backed. We can take a look at those real quick. But again, as we're going through this, I'd love to hear stuff that you guys got as well. If you guys purchased anything, if you're excited about anything, just let me know. So I did back recently. I did do Ruination Bloodsworn. So I only had the core game before. I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. It's quick. It's easy. I think you can do a lot of actions on your turn. There's a lot of combat, and then once you are wiped out, like if let's say you get into combat and you lose your guys. It's very easy to bring your guys back. So it's a lot of this just churning out troops, going into combat. The game really incentivizes you to do combat on your turn. You can get a lot of points that way. But again, even if you lose, it's not that big of a deal. So it just incentivizes a lot of combat. But with this one, I only had the core box, like I said. I did do this here, but in the PM, I also picked up the playmat. Again, I'm a playmat guy. I think there was dice, like engraved dice. I got those as well. And then I also picked up the other expansion that I didn't have that also added solo mode, which one was it? The World That Was. So this one has been out of print. You cannot find this anywhere. I think Curtis said something about maybe finding it on Reddit at some point or some sort of exchange site. At the time, I wasn't using it. I am on Reddit now, looking at deals occasionally, but for the longest time, you could not find this anywhere. eBay, I even reached out to Colossal. They said that it wasn't in print. Eventually, it'll come back, and here it is. So I also picked this up as well. Very excited about this new stuff. Nice playmat. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm waiting for Botany and Awakened Realms expansion dice. Tim, did you go in for the newest expansion? The newest, expansion dice for AR? Because they just had a campaign, right? Did you go in for that, or was that tied to like D&D? Was that? I'm forgetting now. Got Max Epox. That's right. Out now while I'm watching. That's awesome, Ron. I love to hear it. The only issue is that I'm a sleever, and this has a lot of cards. Yeah, man. That game I have not sleeved yet because of that. There's a lot of games that I'm like, I would love to sleeve, like Ashes Reborn. I have not sleeved those cards yet, and I feel bad about it because it's a game with a lot of shuffling, but there are just so many cards, man. I'm like, I can't drop like another $60, $70 on sleeves for all this stuff. Not yet. I'll have to do it incrementally. The dice are currently traveling all over the East Coast at the moment. In theory, botany arrives on Thursday. Very nice, Tim. That's awesome. Explore it. Okay. All right. Was that a campaign? What was that one on? Was that on Kickstarter? GameFound? I also did Thunder Road Vendetta. Right now I only went in for the Ticket to the Show, the newest expansion. Man, I already have the core and the Big Rig Final 5. When this campaign launched, my buddy Matt really likes this game. It is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I really like it as well. And so based on that, I was thinking about going in for the Maximum Chrome. But the more that time has gone by, I don't know if I can justify dropping another 160, especially if I already have the core game and the Big Rig Final 5. So I'm thinking about maybe just buying, I think there was like one other expansion that I didn't get. And plus the game boxes are small enough. So it's not like just because they all fit in this box, it's going to save you so much space. I think the other one was like the Carnival Chaos or something like that. Yeah, it is Carnival Chaos. Scavenging cards. Oh, okay. Interesting, Mike. Don't fit in the trays well with sleeves. Okay. That's good to know. Expansion dice was part of last year's D&D story dice. Okay. Gotcha, Tim. I thought it was still open. Yeah. Yeah, I thought the PM was still open. Yeah, there it is. Look, Pledge Manager closes April 16th. You better get on it, man. Well, I mean, you got a little over 2 weeks. Yeah, it is still live. The game is not that much money either. The components are very well done. There's plenty of space in just the core box. I don't know if you'd be able to fit in. You probably could fit in one other expansion, but I don't know about now that Bloodsworn's out. I don't know if you could fit that in as well. But there's plenty of space in there. The artwork is amazing. I love the artwork. The board is gorgeous. It's very cool. Plays quick, like I said. Kickstarter, okay. Age Contrived and Union City Alliance are at the hubs. Other than that, I'm waiting on a bunch that are soonish. Very nice, Mike. Mike, did you decide, are you going in on Street Masters? What are you doing with Street Masters? Alexander, have you played Burn Cycle? I have not. Mike is always trying to get me on Burn Cycle. I know I would probably like the game. It's just I haven't sought it out. I don't know. I think in my mind, I'm putting it off like, it's right there if I ever decide to. Why buy it and then just have it sit on the shelf when it's right there, easily accessible? If it comes time and I'm like, I am ready for it, then just purchase it. I think that's what I'm doing subconsciously. But I heard it's good. I believe Mike. Mike has not steered me wrong. So yeah. Yeah, Thunder Road Vendetta. And then Street Masters. I did so far. I just backed the newest one. The newest expansion. That is because I was a backer of the Indiegogo campaign. And then they said if you back something here, I think it was something like they would waive your shipping for the existing stuff from Indiegogo. So that's what I did. Purchased this here. I do really like the game. It does kind of suck because there was some things that I didn't purchase, like the Legend of Oni, like that were, I believe, individual expansions from the previous campaigns. But with this, they kind of incorporated those into some of the other larger boxes. Like, so for example, let's see here. If I can give you an example, you should definitely have Steve here on this, these reviews. Where was it? Yeah, so here we go. So this, for example, standalone and expansion. So Tide of the Dragon, Rumble Pack, New Challengers Pack. So they're taking some of these smaller expansions and putting it into one big box. And they did that with a few of them. So, and you can't buy those smaller expansions individually. So, being the hoarder, the collector, I was thinking, man, do I need to buy the whole core game just to have that larger box, just to get those little expansions? No, I don't think so. I'm just going to pass. I have enough coming with the from the Indiegogo campaign, and then plus with this, I don't need any more. Even though I think the character that Steve played last time we played, I think that was in one of those smaller expansions that I didn't get, and that character looked amazing. So, I'm avoiding watching that playthrough again or trying to remember how cool that character was, so I don't spend any more money. On GameFound, okay. Maybe we can check it out here. Base pledge on Stream Masters, which is Cycle 1. Now that I have Hour of Need, not sure how much I'll get. Yeah, Mike's been raving about that Hour of Need. I might have to check that out as well. Okay. But the base pledge, Mike, yeah, you're getting the, that's the core game with, I think some of those smaller expansions, like I was saying. But I know you had an issue with your box. So yeah, that's definitely needed. There's a new GameFound Story Dice expansion campaign where folks can pick up. Okay, so Tim, I think that's what I was thinking of. Is that the newest one that they just had? I think that's, yeah, I'm trying to remember because is this their second or third? Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. And then I also, obviously, this is an obvious one. Conan, Red Nails expansion. So I got all the new stuff. Man, I got to say, the 3 big box expansions are so exclusive that I thought about, as weird as I am, I thought about getting, because they are an amazing price right now. What was it? The 3 big box. Yeah, there you go. 109 euros. I don't know what that comes out to. What, maybe 120, 125 bucks. Amazing deal for the 3 big box. But yeah, so I got the Frazetta box, which I was absolutely schooled on my campaign video. I made the huge mistake of saying I didn't know who Frazetta was, and I got tore up. I got tore up in the comments. So he was an artist that drew a lot of Conan pictures. His artwork is absolutely amazing. So I guess that was back in the day. I don't know, maybe 90s, something like that. So he did a lot of Conan artwork for some other things as well. Fantastic art. I am aware now. But yeah, people were like, this guy don't know who Frank Frazetta is. So I do apologize. I think I said sorry to everybody that let me know in the comments. But yeah, Red Nails expansion, versus mode expansion. I got that as well just because I think even if I never do the versus mode, I think there still is minis included in here. Like I don't have enough already, but minis, some extra tiles and stuff like that. Worms of the Earth. I think this was more solo content. And then Red Nails expansion had more solo content as well. So I said all this in the video. I am so happy to see that they are continuing with the solo mode. I think they are very aware that a lot of people play this game solo, and it's good to see. I know it has a great community where a lot of people are designing their own solo modes, campaigns and stuff, or, scenarios for this, I should say. So it's cool to see that they're like really taking this head on. I really like that. But I absolutely love this game. You guys can watch a few. I got a bunch of playthroughs of this. Very exciting stuff. Soon, probably next campaign, they will have a camel pack. Maybe a Brews and Board Games camel pack. I think that could be pretty cool. Some additional doors, 3D doors with some more 3D camels. I could really see that happening. I'm going to push for that. Maybe we can get the whole community, Brews and Board Games community, to really push for this whole camel stuff. Let's see. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the last playthrough, Conan playthrough, and you'll know everything that you need to know. They're just delivering the first campaign. Okay, gotcha, Tim. Horror in the Orient Express. It looks like my kind of game for sure. Yeah, that game is making the rounds on YouTube, right? The hotness. I don't know much about it. That's the game with the, does it have like a miniature train that you have to set up or something? Yeah, so Tim, let's get into that too. I am as well. I am as well. And I think if you go back, Tim's talking about possibly backing Nemesis Retaliation. So you see, I got three things in my cart. Those are Nemesis Retaliation stuff. It's only one. It's the Core Pledge Special Edition. So that would be with the minis. And then I also have the Constructs pack, which is basically just engines like for the, what is it called? Like the main control room, at the front where you would change the direction of the where the ship is going. It's a big computer terminal, something like that. I think smaller individual computer terminals that you could place throughout the board. So it's kind of like it's basically just a terrain pack. But I thought about just getting that just for when I play, maybe paint those up. I think that could really spruce up the game a little bit. And then the lockdown playmat, I don't know. The Nemesis boards for streaming are absolutely horrible. I don't like how they show with the color. Again, I'm just a playmat guy in general, so I thought about getting the playmat. I got the one for the regular game, but I don't know. I haven't made the purchase yet. There is the shop pay, so I'm leaning towards it, but I don't know. Do I really need more Nemesis? But this one does look like it changes it up enough. You can really shoot a lot more enemies, which sounds fun. In the original, I just feel like you had like a BB gun and you take two shots, you miss, and that's it. So it would be cool to get, some sort of weapon or be able to shoot them a lot easier. I think that could be a lot of fun. That's the only reason why I'm thinking about backing it. Conan has gems to move, cubes, gems on a player board is Andrew 10 out of 10. Yeah, man, I love just pushing some gems or cubes around. Mike's on to something, man. You said this last stream, I think. Yeah. Despite the blasphemy, the basic standee pledge is a ton of game for the price. Under $90 delivered. Yeah. I know, man. And I thought about doing that as well, Mike. And then plus with the other Nemesis stuff I have, just proxying the aliens. I don't know. Base Nemesis board is super dark. Yeah, yeah. Well, and just when you're streaming dark boards, especially with these lights, like it just reflects off of it so bad. And there is just a huge glare. The colors are way off. So I don't know. But yeah. And then what else? Another one coming up that I'm somewhat interested in. I don't know if I'm going to back it. The price has to be right. But it is Sky Tier Horde campaigns, or Sky Tier, however you say it. But campaigns. So this is going to add like mini expansion content, not a mini expansion, mini campaign content. So I don't think it's going to be this long thing. You're going to be able to, I believe, maybe upgrade some cards. You're going to get like some coins to do different things. But the idea of maybe playing, 2-3 games back to back, it sounds cool. I like that they're not going to do this long epic thing, but I still feel like playing this game, I'm just going to be like, nah, I don't think so. I'm just going to play a one-off game. So if I back this, it's just going to be for the new content. We'll see. I thought they had more stuff, more information. Oh, yeah, here we go. Try to load it. Reload. Yeah, and this should actually be arriving. The monolith stuff, Sky Tier Horde monolith, should be arriving very soon. I thought they had a brief one and done or campaigns. You choose. And then you can see here, I like this as well. 98% of the new cards are fully compatible with one-off games. So that is awesome to see. That, even if you get all of this stuff, only a very small amount is going to be dedicated to the solo or the campaign. Nothing wrong with standees. That's right. That's right. It's dark even without cameras to deal with. Yeah, for sure. I almost upgraded to minis for Retaliation more than once, but that price is so good with standees. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So that is Sky Tier Horde campaigns. And then I don't think I'm backing this. Again, chip tier games, I'm going to back the new Cloudspire stuff, but this, I think it's in that same mindset of Burn Cycle or other Chip Theory Games products. Now, I know you guys know a lot more about Roth than I do. I haven't watched that much of it at all. Uh, I did hear some things about maybe the solo mode could be a little bit more developed. I have no idea. But based on that, and with the, it being available from, at retail on CTG's site, uh, and not knowing really that much about it, this is just going to be put off as a retail purchase for now. I mean, there's still, is this still going on? No, I think it just ended. I think it just ended, or it is ending, right? I think it just ended. So, I mean, there's still time in the Pledge Manager, but I don't think so. I don't think I'm backing it. Dead Keep all in. Yeah. Rufus as well. We can pull up Dead Keep too. Blame Rufus. He talked me into Tamashi with standees, and I don't even want to use the minis now. Hey, that's fair. Saving money. Nothing wrong with that. Mike said he's rich now. He hasn't been backing anything. Now he's going to spend it all on fishing gear. Okay, what else? Yeah, let's do Dead Keep, right? Oh, and then this Rufus, are you doing this? I know Rufus really likes this game. Rufus, are you going in on this? DC Heroes United. I just don't know how much more you can do of the same, right? I mean, I know the powers are probably somewhat different, but man, there's already a shit ton of characters. How different can they be? But I know Rufus really loves this game. So I'm curious to see if you're going in for this, Rufus. Oh, yeah. And then we're also Dead Keep, right? Dead Keep. No anymore. Yeah. I hear you. Let's see. There it is, the Dead Keep.